have Dr. Joe Landers here to answer your online pet questions, and he's brought two feisty kittens with him this morning. Good morning, Dr. Joe.
Hi,
good
how
to
are
see
you doing? Good to see you too.
I'm doing well. This cat likes my tie.
Yes, it really does. He's actually, out of these two, he's the less active, but he might get active.
The less active, huh?
Yeah, we just set him down there. But his name he's Presley, and this is Paisley. They're
Right.
about 8 weeks old. If you look at her really close here, she's actually got quite a bit of brown in them. They're black, but they're not going to stay real black. But they're over at the Animal Aid Adoption Center, which is 794-6688. And they're just really great. Maybe he's going to come alive here for us. So
Very, very cute.
yes, absolutely.
So again, 794-6688.
Yep.
The Animal Aid Adoption Center, if you want to adopt one of these little guys. We got plenty of questions here. Rhonda wrote in, and she asked, how do you clean a dog's teeth at home? She won't let me brush her. We got all sorts of problems here, Dr. Joe.
On to the last question.
All right. She's wanting to know, how can she brush her dog's teeth? Not wanting to do it.
But
not
I always
wanting to
tell
cooperate.
people, not wanting to cooperate. Sometimes you can't get them to cooperate. And I'll tell people, don't push them too much, because you can get bit. You know, some of them don't really like it. Sometimes what you do is you put something that has kind of a fun flavor on it, something they like, maybe peanut butter or something. Stick it in their mouth and kind of just do your fingers on their teeth. Be careful not to get bit. Then you kind of move that up to, say, a finger brush or something, again, with something like peanut butter or something that actually kind of tastes good, and then you kind of gradually graduate to like a toothbrush or something, and then give them treats.
So
always
trick them with something that tastes better at first, and then move on to the toothpaste.
Kids' toothpaste always, is that very kind of good flavor stuff,
That
and that's how they
trick.
get them to do it. You bet.
All right, next up, Rochelle wrote in. She says, my 13-year-old female cat seems to have arthritis in her back legs, and at times seems to have dementia even. What can I give her for the arthritis?
Most of the time, what I want you to do is go, kind of get evaluated from your veterinarian, because sometimes the people think they're arthritic, but it's actually kind of the dementia part. And a lot of times there's other things kind of going on. They can be sick from thyroid problems and diabetes and other things like that. So you might want to get evaluated first. There are things you can give for arthritis. There's actually not a lot of stuff over the counter or anything. But I would have that kind of checked out, especially if they're kind of losing their mind a little bit, because that's actually kind of a different issue, and the arthritis stuff may not help at all. So.
All right. This cat likes my shoulder.
He does.
Sally wrote in. She said, after my long-haired Chihuahua got fixed at age 4.5, she has gained a lot of weight. Is this normal?
Most of the time, most of us do gain a little bit of weight in our middle age anyway, okay? At 4.5, she's a little bit later, and yeah, there's probably some hormones that were keeping her down a little bit. Most of the time at this point, I'll tell people two things: exercise, and I know Chihuahuas, a lot of times, some of them are very active, some of them are not, but nonetheless, get a harness and go for walks and stuff. And two, kind of control the intake. So and most of the time it's with food intake. So
food intake's the key.
Yep.
She got fixed. She knows she can't date anymore. Right. She's just letting herself go, Dr. Joe. So again, if you want to adopt Paisley or Presley, call the Adoption Center at 918-794-6688. I think she might spend the rest of the show on my shoulder. It's right here.
Yeah.
If you want to learn more about Heritage Animal Hospital, see other pets who need homes, or watch this segment again, you can go to our website, kjrh.com.